A Never-Ending Experience by Geet Kumar. Dedicated to my brother, follow your dreams. I remember it as if it were yesterday. TV on, breakfast ready, just a normal day like any other. I did not know it then, but that day would change my dreams forever. It all started with my first Disney movie, The Lion King. The characters, the music, enveloped me into a whole new world, a world beyond my wildest dreams. I knew from then on, I wanted to immerse myself into this world of adventure. But how could I do it? Could such a world exist? Then I saw an advertisement for Disney World. From then on, the name Walt Disney was branded into my 5-year-old brain. People say Disney World is the most magnificent place on earth. But is it true? I could not believe that such a place existed until I saw it with my own eyes. It is one thing to hear a tale, it is another to live it. The only question now was when. Time surely does fly by. Ever since that day, I always wanted to go to Disney World, to be part of the magic. You can say that I probably just had a wild imagination like every other kid. But Disney once said, Disneyland will never be completed. It will continue to grow as long as there is imagination left in the world. Soon days became months, months became years. The years swept by and the once 5-year child soon grew up, but my imagination never left. Disney World was still an adventure I wanted to experience. Then a year ago, my dream came true. It was August of 2011 and everything was set for the big trip to Orlando, Florida. We all went into the car and started our journey. When we went on the highway, the crisp autumn air buffeted the car from side to side, making the ride much more enjoyable. I looked out at the window and smelled a pleasant aroma coming from a nearby botanical garden. Since we were going to go through areas like Kentucky, I knew many more natural preserves were along the way. Soon before I knew it, I saw huge hills in the distance as if awaiting our arrival. From such a far distance away, the hills did not look so magnificent, but when we got closer, they were a sight to behold. They were lush with greenery. Dense forests surrounded the base of these hills and soon we were passing right through them. Since these forests were literally in the same path we had to take, I thought why not take this chance to see what natural beauty is out there. Soon we found ourselves in the Chattahoochee National Forest. We were immersed into a very dense land filled with tall trees and crevices. We followed one of the hiking paths through the landscape. The sounds of nature filled our ears. The croaking of frogs, the chirping of the birds was its own kind of music, a music that everyone could hear and enjoy. We have been obsessed with man-made objects and lifestyle that we have forgotten what little we had to do to enjoy a peaceful, natural type of relaxation. Natural rhythms of the nearby waterfalls captivated our senses. I knew then that the life that we had been grown into is not the whole picture. The whole scenery must include nature and not abandon it. Having rested at this national forest in Tennessee, we were again on our way to see what other adventure laid ahead. Then we found ourselves in Orlando, Florida. It was quite different than Chicago. Instead of the huge skyscrapers, we were surrounded by magnificent palm trees. The lush landscape created a brand new and exciting atmosphere. Finally, after a long wait and a huge rest after the long drive, Disney World was just ahead. We could just make out the gates of the Magic Kingdom. We drove up and gave our tickets. At first I thought that Disney World was just another amusement park, filled with rides and there was nothing very extravagant about it. Then when we were surrounded by Disney characters and rides from the movies, I knew that those years of waiting were worth it. My dream was finally coming true. I made sure to try everything at each of the parks we went to. Let me see, we went to the Magic Kingdom, the Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and Epcot. Each was its own adventure. I've heard for many years that Disney was one of the most extravagant and amazing places to visit, and now I could see that yes, it is true. I made sure that my brother also did not miss a thing, because who knows when he will live the dream again. Everyone working at the parks were so welcoming, and I knew that it was a great honor for each and every one of them to be working here as well. Everything from the smallest napkin to the longest ride was filled with Disney-related pictures. For example, in Epcot there were rides symbolizing the importance of science in our everyday lives. Animal Kingdom had a blend of nature and human inventions, portraying how important it is for us to not abandon nature and its wildlife. Hollywood Studios showed Disney's passion for movies, and the Magic Kingdom, what a sight to behold. Literally, Disney's goal for making children's dreams come true really spoke out for many people. Not only children, but many adults were also enjoying the time they could spend with their families. the time they so desperately needed away from work and the strenuous urban lifestyle. After such a long 4 days in Disney's theme parks, we craved for more. We wanted somewhere else to go, but boredom was out of the question in Disney World. Every day we found something new just waiting to be discovered. Soon when we went to downtown Disney, I was so surprised that my journey was not over yet. I was amazed to find out I was still in the world of dreams. Shops and shops filled with souvenirs of the same Disney characters awaited us. Also, when we were roaming Orlando, we discovered many beaches and natural landmarks along the way that we are not going to experience otherwise. Time does fly when you're having fun, and so did our Disney adventure also come to an end. I was so sad to let it all go, but I knew it was a gift to experience it. The journey as a whole really proved to be worthwhile. I finally believed all the statements of Disney World being a dream come true. But how did Disney accomplish such a task? First of all, him and his crew picked one of the best places in the US, other than California, to build a whole new world. The hot climate really helped Disney keep his parks open year-round, so no one could miss the magic. Everyone could find a time that suited their busy schedule. Other than that, my trip in Disney World has something in common, the fact that both incorporated nature. Nature has been forgotten for so long that the extent of which has caused many problems in the present era. The idea of global warming, fossil fuels, etc. has been one of the major causes of the present climate changes. For example, Disney incorporated nature into its theme parks, especially the Animal Kingdom, to help it not be forgotten ever again. Instead of just the theme parks, my journey showed me a whole new point of view on life. Humanity is one great race, but there are also other beings in the world that need care. I feel that is why Disney is so special, not just because of its amazing rides, food, etc., but of its lessons for a better future. The morals and teachings of past generations are out there, but the journey to locate them is great. Thank you.